What's good, collective? How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Um, Somebody's keeping some sort of secret or something. Somebody's not talking about something, or they are asking you to keep a secret. This could be you keeping a secret. Take out how it reverberates. Let me show you what I have. Okay, and then we will do some more card pulling and see what's going on. I have keeping secrets. Okay. Guard secrets or be asked to keep one. I have silent resentment. Okay. Somebody could be not wanting you to know that they are holding some sort of resentment towards you. Unexpected expression, unexpected feelings of dissatisfaction are simmering beneath the surface. So maybe they are not happy or dissatisfied with some aspect of the connection with you. This could also be you, all right? Not necessarily satisfied with an aspect of a connection you have with someone or the connection in itself. Okay, we have unspoken tensions. So I don't know if you're in a connection with somebody, collective, and you haven't been talking to them and they haven't been talking to you, and that's a little bit abnormal for your connection, but it seems like something is not clicking anymore in the connection, but it hasn't yet been discussed. Tensions lurk beneath the surface, and then we have it's complicated, more complex than it seems. Okay. um Something may seem to be coming from, maybe there was a disagreement, maybe there was an all-out argument, maybe you didn't see eye to eye. There's something more complex about this tension, about the silent resentment, about the somebody could be giving you the silent treatment, you could be giving someone the silent treatment. All right. um there's something more going on than what's taking place on the surface. All right. So we're going to see what's going on. Okay. See what's going on. Remember that we are reading energy. Energy changes at the drop of a dime. It can be past, present, or future. Regardless of when you see this reading, the message is timeless. So take it how it reverberates. Okay, we have a nonconformist. Okay. Often changes the rules, the status quo, cur, what? See, sometimes it don't be me, y'all. It be the card. Courageous of letting go. That ain't correct. Whatever. Maybe it is. Don't sound right to me. Anyway, um, courage of letting go to limiting beliefs, challenges, status quo, game changer, and rebel. Mm, mm. I feel like someone wants you to conform in some kind of way and you're refusing to, or you refused to. Somebody's changing up the rules of something. The rules of engagement is what I heard, of how the relationship is going to go, how the connection is supposed to go, like who gets the right to do what, when, where, and how. Um, I feel like you could be letting go of a connection because it's starting to, somebody flipping the script, maybe passive aggressive, being passive aggressive because they're silently resenting the fact that they can't get you to conform. Mm. Tell us a little more. What's going on with this nonconformist achiever? Making and checking off lists, founder of clubs, groups, high goals, beating records, making tough decisions. Okay. Let me do this. Let me put these up here. Okay. I feel like somebody is trying to be a taskmaster. I feel like somebody is trying to say, and this could be on your job, this could be in your family. It's giving me hierophant energy where it's like rules and regulations. This could be your perspective on society in general or traditional ways of thinking, social normative, type energy. Or this could be in something that you were invested in, a connection you were invested in, a friend group. I don't know. But I feel like someone is wanting to dictate how things are supposed to go, how you are supposed to do something or accomplish something. Tell me more. So you may have made a tough decision, or you may need to make one, or you may have already made one, because this could be you showing up as the nonconformist. You're not wanting to conform, and I don't blame you, because if it doesn't align with you, it just simply doesn't align with you. So you may be going through a process of letting go some sort of limiting belief, some sort of rules that have been placed on you. Okay, tell me more. Somebody is resenting you for this. Lit candle, difficulty holding the faith, past issues, struggles, hardships, insecurity, lacking faith, denial. Okay, so this could have to do with your belief system. There could be a change that is taking place in your belief system that is personal to you. Okay. So I know we do have community, and there's nothing wrong with community. But sometimes we can align ourselves to communities, and when we get good and deep in them, we realize that doesn't align with me. Either it doesn't align with me at the onset, or as you begin to grow as a person, that belief system no longer aligns with you. I feel like there's someone that wants to um, hold you inside of that belief system, and you are making your way out, or you have made your way out. There is some silent resentment. Now, you still may be in relationship with an individual or individuals who still believe in that particular set of beliefs. You understand what I'm saying? So this could be friends, there could be family members, this could be people who were a part of said group, organization, job, whatever it was. Okay. And so there could be like this energy of not talking about something. Somebody maybe not wanting to talk to you any longer because they're silently resenting that you have chosen to no longer conform yourself to the overall way of looking at something or believing something. Okay. Give me one more, spirit. Charger, be patient. Strong bonds and connections, connect with others in a significant way. Physical renewal and forgiveness, new ideas. Whatever this is that you have come into the knowledge of, this is going to be very difficult for these individuals that you may be walking away from, or maybe you're not walking away, maybe you were forced out, like they're not wanting to talk to you, right? There could be this ostracizing that's going on, this pushing you out because maybe you are questioning too many things, maybe you have other ideas about whatever this uh faith system, belief system that everyone kind of has bonded around. You are like, wait a minute, that don't sound right. I mean, have y'all ever thought about, and just you being you, you having the ability to look deeper into something, maybe to go deeper into the belief system and whatever those rules and regs are that structure that belief system. So it's complicated for them, but it's not complicated for you. You may be showing up and they are saying you are too complicated. Okay. So it's almost like it's giving, like you're feeling kind of like the odd man out. You're feeling pushed out. You're feeling like you're sticking out like a sore thumb, or this group or these friends or this family, whatever this is trying to make you feel that way. You may not give a damn. Okay. But they may be presenting this passive aggressive energy to make you feel like you're going against, you're kicking against the brick. You know what I mean? Like, stop doing that. Just conform. And you're not going to do that. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Let's see what this is. Where you want me to go, spirit? Okay. Thank you. I say just gotta wait to, you know what I'm saying? I feel pulled. Okay, let's see what's going on. I hope everybody is doing well, feeling good. All right. Tell us more. Tell us more. Clarify nonconformist. The sun. There's something you know. There's something you know. There's a secret you know. Something has come to light for you. Okay. So there could have been a past association, past associates that you having knowledge. This could be spiritual knowledge. This could be you know something about, I don't know. You know something about the underlining current in this group, in this association. It's like you know something. You're aware of something. Tell me more. Could be a family. Could be family. The Ten of Swords. So your awareness is bringing an end to any area where you see that you have been conforming to something that possibly is not true, possibly has been a betrayal. Okay. But it's like your awareness is bringing an end to you conforming, because the awareness, the consciousness, the knowledge that you have gained, that you have learned, it has expanded you in a way to where whatever this construct is, whether it's a family, whether it's a friend group, whether it's on the job, whether it's a religious affiliation, whether it's just society as a whole and that whole construct, you have expanded beyond that construct. Okay. So you can't continue to conform. You can't continue to conform. This could be some sort of a secret society that somebody's a part of. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords. The eight. Yeah. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah. See, you know too much. God damn it. You know too much about something. About something. You know something about something that someone else or someone's else, multiple people do not know, but you know it. Okay. And there could have been a period where you were having some sort of an inner turmoil type of thing going on, where you were torn within because you were still in your outer world aligned with this conformity, aligned with this association or this structure system. Okay. But your awareness, your knowledge has put you in a position to where you can no longer conform. All right. Tell us more. Give me the achiever. Reverse star. You have accomplished something. I feel like someone resents you for that, or for So if you're coming into more knowledge of something, there is someone you was associated with or a group you were associated with in some way that is now silently resenting you. They want you to have a lack of confidence. They also want to keep you from accomplishing and achieving something that you would achieve by confidently standing on what it is you are now aware of, you are now conscious of. Okay? Clarify the reverse star. Temperance. And you're healing that. Whatever that lack of confidence was, whatever this silent resentment, and people don't want to talk to you no more, and people don't want to hang out with you no more because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Family acting weird because they say you acting weird and da 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 because you questioning things and you bringing things out from up under the rug that been swept under the rug for 20 years. Nobody want to talk about it. Nobody want to get to any healing. So now you look like the rebel rouser. You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to feel like you the rebel rouser. You just stirring up shit. You know what I mean? That energy that is being projected towards you with this passive aggressive energy, you're healing that. Somebody is definitely wanting to keep you in a lack of confidence about your healing, about your balance that you have accomplished for yourself. Okay. Tell me more. You're realizing that not everybody is going to be, you're not going to be able to hold on to certain connections, right? Certain people, I just can't. And it's not because I don't love them. It's not even because I don't like them. It's just because I've expanded. And so I cannot just dumb down myself. I can't keep going along to get along. I can't do that. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles showing up. So this is about self-mastery. So maybe in the recent past or a distant past, you may have felt a lack of confidence because someone was being passive aggressive, or you could tell people were not talking to you, they were resenting you for something, or they were treating you like the rebel rouser. But this is self-mastery. You've brought balance to whatever this is. And your awareness and your growth is ending whatever inner turmoil you may have been experiencing because of individuals treating you indifferently. Yeah. Uh-huh. Feeling left out in the cold at one time. Yep. That's how they wanted you to feel. And that may have brought a lot of anxiety. Okay. Yeah, they definitely were sending energy towards you with the 7 of Wands to give you this anxiety of making you feel left out. This could be having to do with, your view of things as it relates to your purpose, your destiny, the reason for life. You know what I'm saying? Like all kind of stuff. It could be a lot of things that you have come to the knowledge of, that you have healed in. And so whatever this association was, it no longer aligns with you. Now, there may have been a learning curve. There was a healing process because by you no longer conforming, it did make you look like the rebel, the one who just wants to kick up dust. Well, sometimes you got to be that. Bible say, blessed is the peacemaker. Peace has to be made. Okay. Okay. So sometimes you got to do that. You got to kick up the dust. All right. Now, people don't like that. They don't like it because it's complicated for them. Right. They have a hard time wrapping their little finite mind around whatever it is you talking about. And then that breeds insecurity. And you make them feel insecure. You make them question things that they can't get the answer to. And so then they resent you for it. Well, clarify lit candle. Tensions lurk beneath the surface. First off, that was too many. Secondly, they all down here on the floor. Let's do that again. All right. lit candle. Thank you kindly. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So this could be family. Okay. It came out in the upright, having to do with foundations. Well, you are now seeing what lies at the foundations. You may have exposed with this lit candle, you may be bringing something to light. Somebody don't want to talk about nothing, but the shit lying there at the foundation, like, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about some abuse that's been going on in the family and people just been brushing it up under the rug. We're not going to talk about the gossiping and all of the backbiting and stuff we do in the family. We're just going to keep family reunion right over it. We're going to keep just loving each other at funerals and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we going to do? Why is it like this? Whether it's family or not, it's definitely a foundation. You have lit a candle and exposed something that is lying at the foundation. And people have just been building on top of this faulty foundation. To clarify the 10 of Pentacles, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Tower come out here. I almost wanted to come out here. We have the 4 of Swords, again in reverse. And we have the reverse 9 of Wands. That's towerish. That's towerish. Them two cards together. Okay. That's towerish. Anxiety, defeat, exhaustion, tired of something. Especially with this Emperor here. Religiosity. Rigid and all ready to fight all the goddamn time. Just ready to fucking fight. Like all that right there. Like, why is it like this? Why is it always about, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is it so rigid? Because I choose to love differently or be differently or express myself differently, then there's a collapse. There's a collapse of what I thought the relationship was. There's a collapse in the way you connect with me. There's a collapse in the bond because I'm growing. Well, that is an indication that there is something faulty at the foundation of the relationship, of the association, of the group, of the structure, of the whatever. It's a fault. It's something faulty at the foundation. This rigidness where you're not supposed to have any feelings. Oh, you wanted to talk about your feelings. They don't want to talk about their feelings. You can hear from spirit. They can't. Of course they can't. They're too rigid to hear from spirit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You're seeing something clearly for what it is. You're revealing injustices. You're revealing imbalances because you're able to hear. With the Sun card, you're able to see something ain't right. So they have labeled you the odd man, the odd woman out. They've labeled you. They've ostracized you. They've pushed you out. They're silently resenting you. Well, keep resenting me and keep doing it silently. Okay. I ain't, you help yourself. All right. Okay. If that's what you want to put on your plate to eat. You can put that on your plate and eat it. Okay. Just make sure it's silently now. All right. It's like this girl here. Yeah. Keep holding it in. I mean, because it don't make me no never mind. That's not going to stop me from saying and speaking my truth, though. Right. It's not going to stop me from being who I am because you sitting over here with your britches in a knot. Okay. If that's the bed you want to make for yourself to lay in, lay down, take a nap, go into a deep sleep if you want to. But as for me, as for the collective, you're going to continue to be a nonconformist because you're healing all that energy that they're projecting by not talking to you, by acting like they don't like you no more and they don't want to be around you no more. And you can't come to the house party and you can't come to this and you can't come to, you ain't getting the invites to the fish fry and all of it. Man, like, I don't care about none of that, man. Because I see now with this lit candle, with these unspoken tensions, with the way y'all showing up to me because I questioned something. I see now what this whole organization, association, friend circle, family, I see that it's built on a faulty foundation. So you ain't got to ever call me. Ever. Right? I feel like someone in the collective, you are realizing through self-mastery exactly who you had around you, what you have around you, and you're choosing now. You're choosing things that are more balanced and more aligned with you. And whomever it is that has to be released, like, oh, oh, just release you and let you go. You're not having a problem doing that. It's a reason why it's know thyself. Now let them go off into their life and get to know theyself. All right. Because what I'm not about to do is go back into conformity. I'm not about to be quiet about some things that needs to be spoken about so we can get to some healing. You don't want to participate in healing? Oh, okay. Well, we all have choices. As the mother told us in the sacred empowerments in the Starseed family yesterday, choice is deity. And I am not going to argue with you about the way you choose. But what I'm finna do is I'm finna just go off and continue to master myself. I'm going to disassociate myself. I'm going to stop conforming. Stop living in the status quo. Clarify charger. Six of Pentacles. Hmm. See, there's something, there's a higher, there's a deeper, there's a wider, there is depth to someone in the collective. And the things you have come to know by way of this Ace of Cups, the spirit revealing, the Sun card, it is complicated for those who have not allowed themselves to go through the process of knowing. I feel like spirit is saying you're about to receive. Be patient. You're receiving something here. What are they receiving? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. You're receiving the ability to juggle spirit and the physical world. So you're learning how to juggle the two worlds. You're learning the ups and downs, the ebb and flow. Tell me more. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Reverse Seven of Swords. What is this reverse Seven of Swords? Understanding. You're gaining understanding of yourself. Seven of Swords. The Five of Wands. Yeah. See, this is someone in the collective. You're starting to understand that the physical world and whatever this association and the way you've been treated and the way you've been handled and the way you've been rejected or, made to feel in a certain way, it's like the physical conflict, the physical complication that you've been experiencing is actually revealing to you the mirroring effect of the spirit and the physical world. Got the Page of Cups here again. Page of Cups. See, this is spiritual knowledge. I can't make it up. You're seeing it clearly now. And this is going to allow you to know what your path is, what direction you should go next. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where you've been delayed at, where you've been stuck at. You're no longer having to wait. Okay? Because the Three of Wands in the reverse is about delegation and strategy, but it also is about waiting for a message to come in, waiting for something to come in. Your path is being cleared up. Your way, your strategy, what you're here to do, who you are, all of that is being cleared up. So the physical complication that have shown up because you have stepped into this light is you're now seeing the mirroring effect between the spiritual fight and the physical fight, right? And you're alchemizing that energy. This is self-mastery, and it's leading you to this deeper level of satisfaction, happiness, joy, okay? Following your heart, following your heart, following your truth. Uh-huh. King of Wands. So it's almost like I'm hearing somebody say, well, if this relationship has to be burned down, let it be burned down. If my association with that group or that on this and da 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 da, if that has to come down, let it come down. That's why I feel a tower, even though I don't see it. I feel the tower. We have the Eight of Wands. Somebody's definitely, they're not talking. I want to get into that. Okay. Well, okay. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Virgo. It's kind of in my nature to not to be nonconformist. You know what I mean? It really is. Not that I haven't conformed, but that was out of ignorance. But once I knew, once I got unignorant, yeah, we need to make a change around this. Okay, I want to know what they're not talking about. Who this? Who this spirit? Who this? Who is it that's trying to use the silent treatment to make the collective feel like they don't like. I think they're trying to get you to question your path and the path you're on. Nah, 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 partner. Who is this with this silent treatment or this resentment? A union. Okay, so this was definitely someone that you were in a connection with. It came out in the reverse. Of course, I don't take these in the reverse, but based on the question, this lets me know that this is a union. This is something that you were connected to. Doesn't have to be one individual, but it can be. Take it how it reverberates. Because I am, for some, picking up like a family dynamic or an association to a particular. I mean, it could be anything, but like a group energy. But this has to do with something you were at one time with in partnership with. Tell me more. Who was this with the silent treatment? Well, why they being silent? Because don't nobody really care. Player, non-committal, community. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See, that's what I'm saying. Now I split the deck and I got demonic, gossip, talk, lies. So this has to do something with a group, okay? A community, and community can be a lot of things. Chaos magic. I'm not really picking, it could be for someone, but I feel like this chaos magic card is giving me like what was being either shared, what was being taught, what you were bonding over. At one point, someone in the collective did not have a certain level of inner awareness or awareness of self. Like there was a lack of awareness at the time that you aligned with this group, the beliefs, the faiths, whatever this is, okay? But that's changed. That's changed, see? Like you've grown. You've stepped into your power, your personal power that ain't got nothing to do with no damn group. Drugs, medication, addiction. Okay, clarify that. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there because I heard spirit say healing. You know, clarify the drugs, medication. Right, right, right. Okay, so somebody has healed. Somebody has been healing. You are part of this association. You're part of this group. You're part of this family. You're part of this, you know, circle of peers. Y'all all bond or have some sort of alignment. At the time when you became a part of this, you didn't have a certain aspect of self. You weren't able to really see. Okay. So I'm not really picking up magic per se. It's just there was a lack of awareness. But you have since healed. You have healed. And that's allowing you to step into this self empowerment. So you either don't align with what they believe, you don't align with what goes on in the group, you have expanded, or you just don't need the group no more. You know, there's nothing wrong with you outgrow things. Look, okay, okay, yeah. And then we have access here. You have gained access to some sort of a spiritual balance. You've learned, I mean, you've just grown. You've changed. So what they resent in the collective are. I mean, on a humanistic level, it happens. I get it. You know, people people want to control you. People want to pull you, you know, like pull you back a certain way. Work boss, copycat. What is this? Oh, 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 wow. Okay. Your insight exposes that somebody who is a part of this group or this whole group as a whole or the leader of this association, okay, or whoever or whatever, again, community can be anything, but your growth, the things that you were bringing to attention, the things that you were sharing, the things that you were saying, the way that you were moving while you were still a part of the group was exposing that someone who appears to, or at least tries to project that they have the answer, they have the way, they know the truth, they know what's right. This copycat, you stepping into your truth, you showing up the way you have been showing up is showing this group and the leader or the person who thinks they are the leader of the group, whatever the group is, it's showing them to not be the real deal. They're not the real deal. Your insight, you're showing up as a role model. Okay. Okay. And you may not even be intending to do that. Like, right? Like you're not really, it's just that you have expanded. Something again is faulty at the foundation of this belief system of whatever this group is, these ideals. Okay, something is faulty, something is a copycat, something is not the real deal, something is not the truth, and they all unite around this untruth, but you see the untruth. So in just you being who you are, just in the questions you ask and just in the way you state things, just in the way you carry yourself, your polarity is causing a problem, and they're resenting you for it because it's making a certain individual look like a phony, the phony that they are. You're not trying to, but you just are. You see something as an untruth, somebody as a liar. I feel like they want you to be seen as a liar so people won't like listen to you, believe you, or associate with you. Trying to cause you some sort of sorrow or grief by ostracizing you. And I don't think it's going to work. There's some emotional manipulation, definitely. Okay. Um, but we have this Leo energy here, this sun energy. You're fully aware. You're fully aware. All right. Um, Let me get you some affirmation because I feel like, keep growing, keep expanding. You know what I mean? Is people are gonna be disgruntled. But that's okay. Long as they stay silent, stay back there in the cut. Don't come up here and get fucked up though. You know. Give us some affirmation for the collective, this divine being who has expanded, who has grown, who is realizing now that they no longer need to conform to something that is an untruth, a lie, that is not factual. Continue to be who you are, is what I just heard Spirit say. Continue to be who you are. Okay. Continue to explore. Continue to expand. Some are going to fall off. They're going to fall by the wayside. That's okay. It comes with the territory. Abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it is on its way. You're stepping into this abundance, okay? Energetic abundance. Your energy, difficult road, spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. You may have to walk on your own. I feel like this is you, because the abundance came before the difficult road. I feel like you can handle something. You're content. You're okay, right? Um, Even if the road gets difficult, even with the road being sometimes difficult, you know that you are abundant, healing. Hmm. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations. I'm going to read this sentence again before I even finish it because I want to double down on this. You're going through many transformations at once. Okay. And you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So, this whole scenario and this whole energy that is swirling around some past association, some past group, and the people in it or the person in it, okay, um that was a part of the difficult road, but it is leading you towards this healing. You always were abundant, always were. And I feel like part of what you are recovering is the remembrance of that choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Hmm. I second that motion. Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Yeah, that's what Spirit wanted someone to know, that you are on the right path. Okay. And despite maybe someone trying to make you look like the rebel rouser, someone trying to make you look like the odd man, odd woman out, ostracizing you, rejecting you, silent treatment, no longer talking. You may have lost some friends, some bonds, some family members, the unspoken tensions. Despite all of that, you're on the right path. All right. So eliminate everything, everyone, okay, that no longer aligns with you, any associations that no longer align with you. Continue to allow yourself to expand into this abundant energy, making choices that feel right, right? All right, collective, this has been a dope read. Thank you so much for spending some time with your girl. Make sure you like, share, comment. Let me know how it reverberated for you guys. I appreciate you always, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, family.